つまり染谷はその清美さんって人を菅井たちに人質に取られてたわけですか。
まさかあの清美さんが。
許せん。こがなことがあってええんか。
分かってる。だが話は後だ。今いるこの場所も危ねえ。連中の狙いは俺たちだ。尾道の秘密を暴いた俺らをどこまでも追ってくる。こうやって一塊になってるのは危険だ。しばらくそれぞれで身を隠した方がいい。
確かに。せめて岩見と菅井が今どこにいるか分かれば他に手の打ちようもあるんでしょうけどね。
頭、
屋上で外の空気吸ってくる。桐生の兄貴の言う通りじゃ。踊れらわしが戻ってくる前にここを出とけや。落ち着いたら居所をわしに知らせ。わからんのか。のんびりしとる暇なんぞなーど。今は一度散るんじゃ。これ以上はもう誰も殺させんぞわしゃ。
秋山、お前には雄太を頼めるか。例の下水道なら東上会も陽明連合会も知らないはずだ。
The sewer will be great for his wounds.
遥たちの方はどうなっている。
伊達さんが動いてくれてます。今日中には警察病院から場所を移せるようでした。
そうか。
桐生の兄貴。
ん？
清美さんのことをもし気に病んでるなら絶対に兄貴のせいじゃないですからね。動くときは声かけてくださいよ。
一つ聞いていいですか、桐生さ
ん。なんだ。
ミレニアムタワーでもし菅井に会えてたら桐生さんはあいつをどうする気だったんです。よくよく考えたら不思議だったんです。相手は桐生さんたちを殺そうと動いている、その周りの人間を巻き込むことを平気でやってのける連中です。話が通じる相手じゃない。だからもしかしたら桐生さんは菅井や岩見つねを殺そうとしてたんじゃないか。違いますか。もし堂島の竜が人殺しに手を染めればカムロ町はもうあなたをボスとは認めなくなります。
He's not the boss of Kamurocho.
もうやめてくれ。ほら、カムロ町どころか身の回りの人間を守ることさえできねえ。ただのヤクザ崩れだ。
なんて言われてもあなたを諦める気はありませんよ。岩見つねおと菅井がカムロ町を逃げればもうこの町は死んだも同然です。今この町にはあなたの支えが必要なんですよ。それだけの歴史をあんたは今までこのカムロ町に刻んできちまったんだ。俺は一度どん底に落ちてカムロ町に救われた人間です。あんたが帝位を押すくらいならいつでも俺の手使ってください。
Didn't he functionally kill the villain of the second game too? He just like punched him until he died, basically. This is odd because like the whole Kiryu doesn't kill people thing feels like a fan theory, like a fan meme or like interpretation, but not like an actual code he necessarily canonically has. So them leaning so heavily on this now feels almost, it feels kind of strange. It's just like, hang on a minute. This just became an actual like textual dilemma that everyone's just saying out loud. But Kiryu, I don't think has been avoiding killing people necessarily. He's not a murderer. He doesn't like actively seek chances to kill people or anything. He's not cold-blooded, but he's definitely killed dozens of people already. The idea like the dragon of Hiroshima can't have blood on his hands. I'm like, I feel like we made this rule up just now. More of a guideline before.
桐生の兄貴、他のもんはもう
出て行った。俺に何か話があるんだろう、南雲。
岩見恒は明日クルスタケルの葬儀の後造船所に行くはずです。
確かか。
陽明連合会の2代目襲名じゃ言うて広島に招集がかかってる。いいのに探りを入れさせたんじゃ。登場会の菅井も来るらしいで。わしは奴らを刺し違えてでも殺す。兄貴もそのつもりなんじゃろ。
あ
あ。ほいじゃがわしと兄貴だけで十分じゃ。一家の連中も秋山さんもこれ以上巻き込めん。
俺もそのつもりだった。どうやらな。俺とお前で死ぬ時は一緒になりそうだな、兄弟。
そいつは今日初めて聞くニュースじゃ。わしはもういつ出てもですけ。ほいじゃが兄貴はそうもいかんじゃろ。カムロ町に別れよういう時間はまだあります。わしはセレナの中で待っとりますけ。用が済んだら声かけてつかさい。ほいじゃ。
This is my final night in Kamurocho. Whatever's ahead. Something, something, something. Kamurocho newsletter. Notice, have you heard? A rumor has been spreading that you can take pictures of ghosts in Kamurocho. What? Reports say the phenomenon is tied to some mysterious photographs. If you hold one of these photographs, you might feel yourself shudder as you pass by a certain location. For taking a picture, you might see something not meant to be seen. Okay, so they have... The photos I've been getting throughout the game have ghosts attached to them? Sure. I guess. It's me, the DM. Tristan's bombs IPs, put internet cafe. Oh my god, I might actually catch this goddamn internet cafe guy. I don't know if it's the internet cafe that's right there or not, but I'm gonna eat real quick. Blissfully drinking alone is the... Wow, all those beef bowls did not heal me up. Let's see, can I afford the orb yet? The orb! Nope, I need 21 green. So close enough, I'll probably save up and get that real quick. And then be sad when I once again can't afford this. Amon! The challenge is made. Kazuma Kiryu, my eternal rival. The time has come yet again. I await you on my floating island. Joe, what?
Amon 10年近くずっと俺の命を狙ってきた暗殺者集団。アモン一族の親玉だ。何度も返り討ちにしてきたが、まだ懲りてねえと見える。無視してやり過ごせる相手じゃない。仕方ねえ。 タクシーで浮島へ向かうか。強敵だ。念入りに準備していかねえとな。
I'm scared because I'm not actually that good at these games. Anyway, let's get the bomb guy first. What? That's really weird that I've qualified for Amon. Because you normally can only qualify for him if you 100% complete all of the side stories. And in case you have lost track, I have not. I've done less than half of them. But I think for the most part, it's because there's a bunch of fishing ones, a bunch of baseball ones, and a ton of cabaret ones. So I think I've done pretty much all of the side stories that aren't tied to some kind of like sub-campaign that you have to grind through. Like the clan creator, which is just so boring. So relatively few side stories in this one that aren't in that structure. What was that sound for? Wait. Okay, you can climb out. Bow, 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 bow. Where is this dickhead? Where is he hiding? The shower booth. Sorry. I don't seem to see him in here. Bantam. Nakamichi Street. So south of the lockers, which aren't in this game. But that's where they normally are. I won't forget the lockers even if the game wants me to. I underestimated how many internet cafes there are in the game. I don't know what floor that the cafe's on in this place. Might be this one. Kiryu, please stop disintegrating. If the Syria buttons or anything go on, he'll be leaving the cafe in about 5 minutes. Alright, so he's not at this one. I guess you always just do the chatting in each one. There's not like other internet cafe activities in this game. Senryo. Montai. So I believe this one is in the cat cafe building. I think I remember specifically encountering this, having the thought but not verbalizing it, where I was like, ah, this is another internet cafe location. So it might come up in that other quest. In like the 500 times we've been there. There's a lot of frustrating moments where I have a thought that I mean to articulate, but then something else is coming up, or I'm in the middle of saying something else and I just don't get around to it. And sometimes it will just sit there in my memory for like just a while, really. as I repeatedly think about the thing that I didn't say earlier that I meant to say. This is Mahjong. Kiryu was too rude to close doors. Why is this quest so hard to find the guy for? Oh, is it him?
お前が犯行予告の差出人か。
もう一か八かやってやる。
Shady men. No, not plural. This bomber's been bombed to hell.
助けてください。
こんなことはもうやめておけ。
もうしません。
You really saved us. You might have been the most terrifying threat so far. You can make bombs so easily nowadays, so we can't rule out the possibility that more bombers might appear later. I'll keep a lookout. Thank you. Okay. Why did he respawn twice? 15 grand. Alright. The stakes were low as far as actually doing that. It wasn't really going to lead to much, most likely. But I did get to finally remove it from the list of things that I keep failing to do over and over again. At least there's that. Otto. Fill me with your green. That is not a big increase. 39 of everything else, and then 42 of the green. That hardly feels like it's worth trying to single out that drink and that for that purpose. Then heat orbs max. Ah, keep overshooting it. Whoa! I have this entire menu except this one. Need to get heat gauge 200. I have the rest of the entire heat gauge menu unlocked. Jeez. The triple quick step. What is it even for at that point? Oh, the things I still need to buy require more green. God damn it. I require additional green. How am I doing on... a little bit of hunger, but overall... there's a Popo. I want to visit a Popo, once again restock on anything that I can, I guess, and then, Amon these nuts. Ah. Oh, I guess this is happening. Hi, everybody. Nope. That bike did a backflip. Hi. Ooh, there we go. Let's run down here to the restaurants, fill up my health bar and my hunger meter. And then we fight Amon. And, I want to make a save first, in case I need to eject or something. I don't have confidence in my ability to beat him. We're getting awfully close to Judgment, the game where, oh my goodness, Amon was an actual nightmare to fight. Just kind of evil as a creation that someone put in a video game on purpose. Ooh, I found a combo. Just kind of intuitively with my giant brain. They're trying to hit me with things. Amon's Island. No new troubler messages. I'm going to space.
Hisashiburi da na, Kiryu, Kazuma. Matte ita zo. Kisama o taosu koto ga waga ichizoku no shikugan. Mohaya shudan wa erabanu. 今こそ貴様を倒し我らアモン一族が最強であることを示す時行くぞキリュウ
Is this a floating island? Wait, how did I take a taxi to a floating island? It's not like being grabbed. Okay, well, he has a lot of health. No! Let's see, is there a single... What, can I have... I don't think I can even get a heat action here, can I? That's rough. He took so little damage. Sincerely, obnoxiously long health bar. Holy shit. Okay. Why is the camera so close? This is a fucking drone? Yep. Ow. Ah. Well, I turned around. God damn it. He does so much more damage with normal hits than I do with, like, entire heat actions. Come on. Oh, fuck. Oh no, this is fucked. There's no more healing. This is bad. Nope, nope, nope. No. This fight's kind of cursed. Took a bit of a break in that someone knocked on my door and we went out for dinner, and then I got late, and now it's tomorrow, and also then I grinded. Now most of my stats are maxed out, and by grinded I mostly mean I drank just an industrial amount of laxatives and then ate a lot over and over again. Primary effect being that I think my stomach got upgraded to maximum. All my stats except for heat are maximized because I'm just so tired of doing it that I don't want to do anymore. But one of the things I did want to try to get maxed out in this process, where is it? How many things in here? Vending machine. Why is this 1 star? Why is as you increase the digestion, the stars go up until their maximum, but vending machine stays at 1 star all the way until its maximum? What do these stars mean? Crazy question 30 hours into the game I'm playing, or 40, I don't know how far we are in. What do these stars mean? You know when a table is supposed to have a heading to describe what the things in it mean. Otherwise, there's just like symbols at random. Anyway, increases special effects gained from vending machine drinks. If I'm right, I think that will mean that if I get a vending machine drink that increases my... That's not a door. If I get a vending machine drink that increases my attack, or my damage, or some sort of other equivalent term, that should be a thing I can use for the fight to become a strong boy. And then that should be a stat boost I should be able to take into the Amon fight, is what I do be hoping. I really should have started this episode at a vending machine. Oh, look, a vending machine. Meowdy. Thanks for coming, everybody. The downside of this approach is that buying 5 app stims costs 15 grand, and I need 14 app stims to empty a 200 stomach, which is a little difficult. Let's see, where's my icon? There we go. Defense, run longer for some reason. Let's see, boost attack, but for 80 yen. Because these cost 100, so they're probably stronger than the ones that cost 80, right? That's logical. Are there any other boost attacks that cost more? Seems like they never cost more than 100, at least in these machines. That's a 500 milliliter grape. It's like a ton of grape. I don't know if vitamin C is stronger than grape. How would you know? I don't know. The idea of defeating Amon with the power of energy drinks is extremely funny. Anyway, let's make a new save now that I've done that. And given how game work, I think I need to drink the drink first. Because as far as I can tell, I think I have previously confirmed that you cannot drink drinks during combat. Which makes sense to some extent. It doesn't make sense that directly, but it makes sense in that you don't want the B button to be taken away in combat. So I guess on that level it makes sense. I just got some more experience. But given how hunger is not affected by travel and whatnot, I imagine that my buff is probably not affected by travel. Anyway, at least my stats are okay now. Ish. Yep, I still have attack up. Okay. Whoa, I completely missed a chance to do a cool heat action. Nope. Ah, he just turned around. That's cheating. It's so hard to actually activate heavy attack during combat. Alcohol for healing? Smart. Oh, did I just get super drunk? Am I in trouble now? Nope. Alright, well, he's really hard to hit at all. That's not great. I'm running out of my meter that I did all this for. I'm about to die. I'm about to die like holy shit fast. How does he do this much damage in heat mode? Jeez. I guess it doesn't necessarily reduce my damage taken, but damn. Like, if you're in heat mode, you'll shrug off the toughest attacks, and but you still take 1 billion damage, so is it worth it? If anything, it feels like you just forget to fall over so they get to hit you more. Why can't I ever tiger drop this guy? I don't get it. I guess I don't necessarily understand how tiger drop works. I just think you hold right bumper and hit Y when someone's about to hit you to counterattack them. And like as long as they've initiated the attacking animation, it'll like trigger or something. But I don't know, maybe it doesn't work that way. Who the fuck knows? Definitely feels like I'm getting fucked over a little bit by him being able to just attack me through my own attacks. God, I'm always almost dead. Holy shit. Ah, I wasn't ready. Was that the heat action you trigger when they're staggered sometimes? I haven't seen that in hours. God, that one attack always misses. It's so frustrating. I'm just burning through my supplies here, huh? God damn it, it never lands. It's like the only thing that does damage to him. I need it to land. Why is he have a force field now? What's happening? I'm about to die. Holy fuck, he does so much damage every time he hits you. So I'm currently what you might call yucked. What if I ate cat food to heal? Ah, evil drones. Ah, Roomba! Why are there evil Roombas? What does it mean? What does it mean? I just used my entire meter running away from that shit. I got distracted. They just fucking showed up. Ah, he didn't take any damage. There, I pooped myself. Everything exploded at the same time.
Yakuza.
So could have gone better. Do I still have my meter? Okay, at least remembered that. I've never seen this before. Ah! Oh, he interrupted me. Motherfucker. Oh my god! It's like I need these attacks to land, they're all I have. Listen, I don't have skill. I need to win via other means. The Tauriner Plus does not give you nearly as much heat as you would think it should if it's gonna charge it supposedly significantly. Gah! I'm about to die. Screenshot saved, says Microsoft. I don't know how I did that one. God, my health goes down so quickly. Ooh? Oh, I thought I was gonna knock him clean off the whole fucking roof. God, it's so close, actually. I'm right out of heat. I'm getting droned. Oh. These fucking health drinks fill your hunger meter. That's why I can't drink any alcohol. Shit. Come on, no, I just need one to land, you fucker. Huh? I don't know what that was. I'm scared. Yeah, no. 2 damage. Evil drone. And I'm out of health. God, Jesus Christ. The way that I can take so much damage without even falling over makes it incredibly surprising how low my health is all the time. Like, I don't even see it go down because he, like, sneezes near me and all my health is gone. And I'm like, because, and partly it's the fact that I'm using heat mode, but, like, I'm used to, like, when I get beaten up in a video game and take a bunch of damage that I, like, fall over or something. So it's actually really scary that my character, like, it's like leprosy or something along those lines where you're like, I can't respond to pain, so I don't know when I'm hurt. Come on, no! Just one of them. Just one of these hits. Yes! That didn't do shit. Yes! Fuck you, Joe Amon. I'm back down to 1 health again. It doesn't even give you a good amount of experience. It's the hardest fight in the series.
なぜだ。強くなるため 手段を選ばず何でもやってきた。幾人もの敵を倒し、血を吐くような鍛錬を重ねて、何者にも負けぬ強さを求め続けているのに、なぜ貴様には勝てぬ。
さあな。おいアモン、お前俺のところに来る気はねえか。
何を言っている。
今ちょっと仲間を集めていてな。お前が来てくれりゃ100人力だ。
バカな。なぜ貴様の仲間になど。
修羅場の数には不自由させねえ。強くなりてんだろ。うってつけじゃねえか。それに俺の命を狙ってるなら近くにいた方が都合がいいだろ。力を貸してくれアモン。その代わりお前の好きな時にいつでも襲ってくりゃいい。返り討ちにするけどな。
いいだろう。後で自分がいかに甘い考えをしていたか思い知るがいい。
決まりだな。よろしく頼むぜアモン。
アモン一族飼いならせるなどと思うな。
I did it! I won yet another Amon fight without ever learning how to play the Yakuza games. And the next game I play in this series will have turn-based combat, so I will have gotten off scot-free, having never learned how to play these games. I'm so fucking bad at these games. I obviously like a lot about these games and don't like a lot about these games. And one of my criticisms of this series is the fact that the actually difficult fights are so distant from each other in the actual gameplay, and I, considering how much of the like, ooh, I'm still full, so I can't heal. I'm full, so I can't heal from eating. Owie. One of my criticisms of the series is that the actual fights that require skill are so far away from each other that it's really hard to have any kind of like practicing, like learning curve with these games. And I think that the fact that I'm a Let's Player, so I'm inclined to try. I should definitely just be eating these toughnesses, huh? They're like objectively cheaper than trying to eat with food to heal. Even if I'm trying to use the laxatives or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, it's only like 6,000. Although it's maybe pointless to do in this case. Listen, I'm multitasking, so I'm making bad choices. The one upside of grinding random encounters is that you do get money decently quickly. So it's not that big of a deal if I make poor money choices. Granted, it's not consistent, so good luck. Sometimes they drop 3 grand, sometimes they drop 60 grand. Like, it's nonsense. And of course, they might drop multiple stacks of money in one fight, or 0 stacks of money for 5 fights. It's kind of... it's a little insane. I have 2 bronze plates. These are useless. Iron plates are even more useless. Literally random fights drop thousands of dollars, but here's an iron plate for 100 yen. Why? Why does that item exist? But anyway, the thought I keep getting interrupted on by myself. I think as a Let's Player, I'm inclined to try to keep some level of pacing going on and forward momentum, so I cut out certain activities because I think they're too boring to include in the show and stuff like that. Oh, come on, guys. Which might be controversial for some people that want me to play certain campaigns or whatnot, but I just think that they're just so cell phone gamey that they're just not worth covering. But that does mean that if you are somebody who is covering that content, that, like, playing that content, not covering it, but like in your free time, that means you're going even longer between fights that might in any way be challenging. Because you're playing baseball for 30 hours. Akin to doing the prolonged Saijima hunting campaign in 5. So it's a bit of a thing I struggle with these games, is that when there are the tough fights in the narrative, I'm like, okay, so boss fights are about testing the skills you've developed over the course of the game. Which makes sense. So having, and your most common verb in these games is doing a fight on people. So it should be a big fight. The only issue is that so much of the meat of these games is increasingly distant from the idea. I made him angry at me, he won't. Oh no, he won't, they broke the window so he won't sell to me. Yuck. Yeah, I think there's just so much other stuff in the way that increasingly the fighting just isn't the focus, even though it still is, like, indisputably, like, the main thing at the end of the day. Because even if you add karaoke and hunting and shogi and mahjong and baseball for real and baseball for fake, where you do the batting ranges, and then you add golf, and then you... None of those individual things become the main thing, because they're 500 separate things that are really shallow. But it does mean that as the series goes on, it's essentially becoming even harder to actually practice the gameplay. And I just found that thought kind of interesting. But I've brought it up before anyway. Okay, so I beat that guy, so nothing that comes next is going to be as hard as that. But it is fucked up that when you beat that guy, they give you a level of amount of experience that's the equivalent of like 3 meals. Okay, definitely buy anything that doesn't require. Oh no, this requires green. I need to do both green and purple for this. Annoying. Okay, heat actions. I can't afford anything new. Bonus experience, but most of these things aren't relevant anymore. I also am just not convinced these actually give you that much bonus experience that they even pay for themselves. Like when you get a drink that increases your bonus experience, it adds +1 half the time, which is like hilariously pointless. I just don't know if I trust this stuff. More meal experience would be good, except for the fact that I might be just going into a big marathon of fights now, and I might never be in the open world again, so it's probably not worth getting any more. I'm just gonna see if I can reach 200 on my heat gauge, and then I'm gonna buy whatever battle skills I qualify for at that point, I guess. And that'll be fine. That was a classic hitting A to run, but then you get sucked into the fight. One last... Oop, hi. Ah. This was not the one last thing. I just got interrupted again. There's so many things. You won't believe how many cats I can tame. How many fucking cats are there? It's probably the last one I'll do. Mini games, I guess, is where this would go. Rezop. I did some rezopping, so that's one of the things I did off camera. Oh my fucking god! I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 cats already, which seems like enough for that one room. But there are still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 more cats. There's 19 cats. I only have 8. Ah.